Hello, beautiful creatures of the internet. I'm Mango Jones. It's been a morning. So, I'm going to give people time to, mosey in. Because, what's the rush? It's Sunday. And of course, you're first Arxinium, you always are. Hey, Elibus. Skits Crasher. J. Troy. Oh. Is she really like a disturbance in the gravitational force? I don't know how big she is anymore. Has she lost weight? She's been gone. Off camera. Without food. The pictures she sent Teddy only had flour in the cabinet. I don't think she's eaten very much. Hey, MrzParker. Okay. I have a couple things before we jump into the timeline. So first things first, Fat Photog dropped a new video 41 minutes ago. So we're going to watch it. Because he's Fat Photog. He's the best. Hey, Betsy.
I want to know why you did this to me.
I rap from the South, and you thought you come up here, you get the bad hammer.
It's not funny.
Bad hammer.
Shut up.
Bad hammer.
Quit this.
Bad hammer.
Enough.
Bad hammer.
Knock it off.
Bad hammer. Bad hammer.
I am begging you to stop. Please.
The freaking bad hammer. I can't even get up.
Why? I mean, don't answer why, Fat Photog, if you ever see this. Just, I love you. You're amazing. Oh my god. Fucking... Cyrax is one of those cows that, I can't review. I'll sit in a server and, watch them with you. Or I'll watch you stream about them. But I can't review them. It just... doesn't suit my fancy, I guess. And yes, all hail Fat Photog. So, as always, in the description, there are links to LGBTQIA plus resources, as well as reproductive health resources. And friendly reminder, if you have insurance and your insurance has a family planning thing to it, then you can go to nexus.com, Nexus, sorry, nexus.com, put in your insurance info, do all that, and you can get free birth control and you can get free Plan B that's sent to you. So do that. Save $50. Buy it online. Oh my god, please don't do that, Betsy. Depending on where you live, they might 5150. Why are you here? Go away. No one invited you. Hey, Hola Fola. Okay. So, did my usual spiel. And now, I don't usually talk about Draven. Okay, his streams are his streams. His business is his business. You do you. But last night during his stream, he said something that caught my attention. We're going to talk about it real quick. It's kind of important. Red shot, I will end you.
Guys, to see how Shanny goes from being in horrible, horrible pain to ecstatic that Rev now has a monthly income.
Nothing to do.
Jason is getting his disability stuff all put together right now, so I'm bored. I want to talk to people.
And I want to pause that there real quick. I forgot. I watched so many of these videos of Shanny and Rev. I forgot that he was signing up for disability payments. Now, what does that mean? Why doesn't Shanny sign up for her own payments? You would think, with Rev losing the one house to his uncle, the other house to G-Man because he couldn't pay the taxes, losing the Colorado condo that he owed at least 15 grand on back rent, maybe more, that he wouldn't be eligible. But, these days, who knows? But it does make sense that he might be getting some sort of disability money. That's why they don't have to come online as much. But on the other side of that coin, if they are asking for money, doesn't Rev have to report it? I don't know. I guess I need to ask Shanny, Rev's tax accountant.
I'm hurting. I'm in pain. And I'm forced to lay down and be bored with my stupid life. I'm waiting for the man to finish doing what he's doing.
Oh my god, it's like I'm actually doing something now.
I know, man.
Ew.
I need your attention. I need all your attention.
By the way, the video that he is watching is one of the latest from Kiwi Tapes. If you look at the pinned comment, there is a link tree that has all of the channels who I have used content from for this stream. So, except for Draven. Sorry, Draven. But, yeah. He's in there. It's a great video. Go watch it.
Ugh.
I love Florida, I'll be honest.
I hate the way she breathes.
I'm probably too bad in pain to be on a live stream, to tell you the truth. I want to do this. I need to. I need to gain some kind of money, man. Be getting your disability right away?
Yeah. Because I was cleared for it already. And they're like, oh, it's you.
Oh my god,
It
seriously?
looks like
I'm in too much pain to live stream. For real, though. For real. Everything was, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Lord Jesus, help me. And if you guys like Jesus, you'll give me money, because Jesus is like my mafia boss, and he'll come and get you.
I might get it fast.
Oh, praise
Yeah,
God.
that's why I'm doing this.
I think it's hilarious that Shanny's eyes visibly widen at the thought of monthly disability payments.
Right.
It is amazing how some people are still fully duped by Shanny switching from being in horribly debilitating pain to being ecstatic that they're getting disability.
I know. Look at her eyes. As soon as she finds out there might be some money coming. Oh, thanks, Mouse. Have fun at the fair part. You're going to SSI pays about 700 and something per month, and it requires being in active treatment. That is true. That is true, Mousy. Thank you very, very much. That is true. So, what do you think is going to happen with that? Do you think that they're going to have? I mean, where they are in PA, it's very lax. I mean, let's just call it out right now. But do you think that they're going to, hold them accountable? I mean, they really do. They really need to hold these two feet to the fire. And
Okay. First of all, the video that Kiwi Tapes put in there comes from Graveyard Flowers. Go check her out. And it is a video from April 17th of this year. April 17th. What Rev was more than likely doing was filling out one of the little calculators to determine what you could potentially be eligible for, right? So they went offline May 5th. The only time they have posted since then was to thank Teddy for that pizza. May 5th. It takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months to get your first denial. Okay. So saying that Shanny should apply in that area of Pennsylvania is lax and won't hold them accountable just shows that you don't understand how SSI works. And it's okay, because not everyone does. And I'm going to just explain it a little for everyone, because I'm tired of hearing this. It's gotten to that point. So SSA, Social Security Administration, they have a very strict definition of what is disabled. So in order to be disabled, you must be unable to do any substantial work because of your medical conditions, and your medical conditions must have lasted or be expected to last at least 1 year or be expected to result in your death. But before they decide that you're disabled, you have to jump through hoops. The very first one being filling out an adult disability report, which asks you your personal information, medical conditions, work activity, education and training, job history, medicines, prescription and non-prescription. They got to know. Medical treatment. Are you getting stuff done for your brain? Need mental help? Are you getting physical help? They need to know. They need to know all the doctors, all the treatments that you're doing. And that's the federal government's paperwork, because that's step one. That's what you fill out, step one. And they're going to have you sign paperwork so that they can get proof of what you say you're doing. They're going to need proof that you're seeing these doctors, proof that there is documentation for years of your condition. Shanny and Rev don't have that at all. They wouldn't be able to sign that paper because it's like, oh, hey, I don't see anyone except to doctor shop and try and get pain meds from the ER. What? And the thing is, let's say just by chance they get through that first step. Well, there's a second step, because federal government doctors may be like, yeah, okay, you seem disabled, but they can send that paperwork to Pennsylvania, because that's step 2. And Pennsylvania can say, no. And you start all over. Like, there are actually really disabled people that have been stuck in a loop of not being able to get on disability. Because for some reason, the state's doctors don't think they're disabled enough. Or the federal government doctors don't think they're disabled enough. There are people with cystic fibrosis that know they're going to die at a young age that cannot get disability services. They're denied. So please, like, there's a bunch of misunderstandings with SSI. There's a bunch of misunderstandings when it comes to welfare in general. But don't perpetuate the notion that it's easy and all you have to do is fill out a piece of paper and be fat and lazy. It minimizes what actual people in need have to go through to get it. So now that that's done, because I'm so sick of that. My theory is that the reason that Shanny and Rev haven't been online is because they've been using their neighbor's Wi-Fi, and their neighbor decided to put a lock on it unless like they have guests over, and then they make like little guest Wi-Fi. So they've been doing nothing. That's my theory. There's like a million different reasons why Shanny and Rev could be offline. Doesn't have to be disability. So let's get into it. Last week, we ended with Shanny and Rev being in the Shane Dawson conspiracy palette video. Rev has his LeBray ring intact. Ruth's Chris has probably thrown out the bench that they were seated in before the Korn concert. And we have finally made it to one of the best things to ever happen that we don't get to talk. We don't know the details of it. Do a little loady load. Look at this. This is from the Boulder Police Department. I blacked out some stuff because, like, in my business. Also, I blacked out some names, like the minor child that was in the car when it was hit, the mother's first name, the witness's first name. That's all information that we don't really need on stream. They're not involved in this. This is all about Shanny and Rev and the time that Rev did a hit and run in the school parking lot. So, on November 15th, 2019, the Boulder police got a phone call and they got dispatched. They got to the school and the victim's vehicle was a Toyota Sienna minivan. And the owner, we'll call her Miss Jamie, was still on the scene. And they dispatch told the cop, oh, hey, it's a red Chevy Tahoe. Okay? So we know what we're looking for. Upon arrival, I spoke with Jamie. Jamie told me she was inside the school when she was advised by one of her kids that her vehicle, which was in the parking lot, in a spot, was hit by another vehicle. Jamie advised me that her daughter, who was a child, she was 7 years old when this happened. No, 9, sorry. Was inside the Toyota Sienna on the passenger seat when she felt a huge impact coming from the rear end of the vehicle. Jamie was inside. She was inside doing stuff. So the officer spoke with the minor and asked if she was in pain or hurt. She said no. Asked if she needed medical attention. She said no. She said that she'd been sitting in the passenger seat waiting for her mom when she felt the vehicle being struck by another. And she said she looked back and saw a big red vehicle back into the Toyota. She also said that the vehicle left at a high speed. The officer spoke with Mrs. Al-Sharif. I think is how you pronounce that. A witness to the incident. And she said that she was standing south of the Toyota and saw Tahoe back into it and said that it backed really fast and lifted the back of the minivan that this child was sitting in. And she got the license number and was able to give it to the cops. Cops took a picture of the damage, did some research. Oh, hey, it's Jason Egroff. Rev, why are you backing into stuff? Children, no less. At the elementary school, picking up Shanny's children. Anyway, so on the 19th, no, actually, it was not. That video is in the lineup today, but you're going to be really pissed off about where it falls in. So, obviously, you know, it takes a few days to make sure that, like, you find the right vehicle, you find the right person, all that. They did find them. And on the 19th, 4 days later, at about, wow, I'm bad at this. 8? Yeah, 8:30. Yeah. Went to the address, and they found the Tahoe. They found the Tahoe, and the right side bumper, rear bumper, had matching damage to the left side rear bumper of the Toyota. So I got pictures. The officer went to Rev's apartment, said who they were, got Jason to confirm his name. He confirmed it. The officer asked if he was at the Columbine school on the evening of November 15th, and he said yes. The officer explained that they were informed about a hit and run with his vehicle involved. Jason said he knew he struck a vehicle, but he didn't care and left. The officer explained that there was a minor inside the vehicle, and he yelled, "I don't care. Give me a ticket if you want to give me a ticket." At this time, his wife, identified as Shannon Dornbush, came to the door and yelled that cops are pigs, and that if we were going to arrest her husband, arrest him. The officer tried to explain the reason they were there, but Shanny did not care and did not let her talk, and was yelling that police officers are pigs, and she was raped by you when she was in jail. She got Rev worked up, and he started yelling that he hates cops. And the cop was like, "Okay, I'll come back the next day with your ticket. We'll go from there." So, on the 20th, they went back. They issued the summons for fail to remain at the scene after damaging another vehicle. Okay. No big deal. Like, that all sounds good. And like, okay, you got your summons. Awesome. It's great. Good. In fact, here is the summons once it loads. So I got that too. Oh, that's the wrong one. Is it? Yes, it is. Ooh. That's what it's rewards. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Aha. I love the link feature. Hold on. Here it comes. I mean, honestly, though, you're kind of right, superhuman. Like, I mean, here it is. Here's the summons. So, officer gives him the summons on the 20th. You can see he signed it, did all that stuff. Like, thing is, under notes, it says C report, which is kind of weird if he was just given the summons. But so a couple days later, on the 22nd, there's a dispatch officer named Bragg. And I'm sorry, Berg. Berg was dispatched to call Rev in reference to a crash report that had been previously filed. They called. He said that he had been issued a parking ticket for failing to remain at the scene of an accident. He then said it hadn't really been an accident, more like a bump. He went on to say that the reason he was calling was because he had never been issued a copy of the summons, which we saw the signature on the police copy, which means he got the yellow slip. He alluded to other events which precluded him from receiving summons. I told him I would look into the matter and call him back. Officer Ray, the officer that issued the summons and did everything involved, was aware of the phone call and contacted Berg. She told me that she had issued Rev a summons and that he then subsequently assaulted a deputy that was on scene. Boulder County Sheriff's Office deputies eventually charged him with assault for the altercation, and that he had indeed been served his summons for that night. So Rev was arrested, and he was given charges for assault 3. And then Shanny was arrested that same day for resisting arrest. and he was officially charged with reckless driving on top of the leaving the scene of an accident. Okay? Like, that's all the stuff they've got upcoming court dates for now. What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're only on November 22nd, and a lot has already happened. Just in a few days. It's about to get even worse. 'Cause we're at December 2nd. I mean, honestly, like, all of their holiday videos. I mean, I don't think anyone. Thank you to the absolutely wonderful Burnt Toast. Burnt Toast is the best. Go give her love. So, on December 2nd, Shanny and Rev are getting recognized from the Shane Dawson video and how they're a perfect couple, according to Shanny. And it just gets to their heads so much. They forget to pick up her kid.
Okay, Twitter, this is the most coolest thing ever. Okay. No, I'm talking to people on Twitter on live stream. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're being noticed by people. From Shane Dawson's video, they're like, oh my god, you're like my favorite couple and shit. Oh. So the people that are meeting us in person are like fucking cool. Fucking cool. And I went to Lush, right? Oh, I'm gonna be doing a Lush haul on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, she's always, scared to leave her house. Something bad's gonna happen. Something's terrible. But mind you, at this time, like, we didn't know about all of these other charges and stuff that was going on. Because, like, they got a lawyer. Rev still had money, so they got a lawyer. At least they were smart, kind of. No. Hey, Taylor Noir.
To that Lush haul, I got, what was it, $365? $365 worth of Lush stuff.
Yeah. I mean, she probably should have saved extra for the lawyers, but she would have needed it way later than this.
How much was mine? Was mine like $30 or something?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
$30 for fucking body spray?
Well, honey, you do spend like $120 for your other cologne.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
90.
So $30 for a body spray isn't that much compared to the $130. And then,
yeah,
and then there's mine, which is $250. That Christian Dior Joy.
Yeah, you're right. That's fair enough. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway. Son is coming to the door.
Like, Mommy, where are you? Mommy, Daddy.
He's gonna come out crying because we're like 5 minutes. The thing is why we were late at the school is we got like caught up by being famous.
We were famous.
Yeah, we're having people stop and talk to us.
This is what happens
when you become a celebrity.
Folks, we're friggin' like Brangelina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Except better looking. You're hot, man. And sick. Everything, I'm just saying.
The teachers are like, when are you going to get here? The boy is annoying us.
I know. He's fucking annoying. He is. But I love him anyway. Zach's annoying as fuck. But he's
anyway.
but he's cute.
I'm gonna wait for my child wherever he is.
We are.
And you guys have a good day.
Okay, first of all, hi Lizard. Hey PT Ham. Hey Mistaken Reaper. Hope y'all are good. So, they were late to go pick up the child from school. The same school that had that hit and run in that we just went over, which there's still more to that. We'll get to it. And they think they're being recognized from the Shane Dawson video. Because she never specifically says. They said they saw me in the Shane Dawson video. She says, I think it's from that video. Which is great, because that was December 2nd. Want to know what else came out December 2nd? I know. So, on December 2nd, the internet sleuths that knew that Shanny had been staying in a hotel after going to see Detective Pikachu with Rev and the boys, they got the body cam footage that day of her arrest, and they put it online. Yeah. That was the day that Shanny's body cam footage went out. Same day that she started getting recognized. Mind you, this is months after that palette came out. The math's just a little bit better when you think about it. And just 2 days after all of that happened, hey, guess what? We got our first court date. You know, there's a bunch of fucking court dates. So, the first court date that we have here in our timeline is December 4th. And the December 4th is for his assault 3 charges. He pled not guilty, as one does. And I'm just going to go ahead and take you through this entire case because, like, I don't have the patience. So, his lawyer does the lawyer thing, puts in for the waiver of... Wow, I just fucked that up. Sorry. He puts in for the time extension. So, they kept pushing it back. His lawyer just kept pushing it back all the time. His assault 3 charge just kept pushing it. Finally, a year later, December 14th, 2020, Rev gets a plea deal for the assault 3 charges. And so what he did was he pled guilty to a lesser charge of obstructing a peace officer. The assault 3 charges were dropped. And he ended up having to pay a nice fine, $308.50, right there. There's all of his fees and fines and everything. So that's what he did. And the case was fully closed out on April 7th, 2021. So he got his charge on the 20th for assaulting a police officer. Didn't get finished out fully until 2021. All right, then. Anyway. So, that was our first court date. And after he went to court, he put out a video. Him to put out.
Hey guys, what's up? JWE here, Revelation News, and so like things have gotten kind of crazy with these drama investigator people getting involved in mine and Shannon's lives. So I am obligated now. Well, I'm not obligated, but I feel like I have to. Jesus Christ. Fucking cat. Would you stop scratching? Watermelon? Thank you.
I'll keep it on everything.
All right, thanks, Will. So here's the thing, guys. I kind of I'm like, I'm not obligated because I don't feel like I'm obligated. But now, once again, this shit is interfering with mine and Shannon's lives. Hi, Crimson Angel. God bless you. And we are happy. We are a happy married couple with 2 awesome kids that we love. And we have a
They're so awesome and happy and married. And that's why they were so awesome and happy for getting the kid at school. And he was just so awesome and happy talking about how fucking annoying the youngest is. Neat.
great life. When people in the internet are not interfering with our lives, we're happy. So I'm going to describe to you exactly what happened on December 15th as best as on May 15th, because I believe that's the date. It's May 15th or 16th, something like that.
The title of his video was What Happened May 15th. He named the video.
I'm gonna explain to you what happened that day. Okay, as best as I can remember it, and with the correction of a person that wasn't having mental issues and wasn't having wet brain issues at the time, because there's a correction from what I remember. Okay, because I admit that number one, I was drinking that night, so right off the bat, I know, Crimson Angel. Yeah, people are still bringing this shit up. Yeah, they are, because they're assholes, and they like they're.
It got brought up because someone put out the footage of the body cam, and because Shanny made it seem like it was a mixture of both of y'all doing stuff to each other and like getting her put into a hotel for weeks at a time. Because like she uploaded every single day that she was in that hotel. She was streaming. So of course, once someone puts out that video, they're going to be like, wait a minute. This doesn't add up to what you were trying to sell us. And now she's making you do this video to clear it up.
Harassing us on the internet at this point. You know, I'm a white supremacist. Shannon's a racist. We're all these crazy things to these people, and now they're making like documentary videos about us. Like it reminds me of like what's that show? Like TMZ or friggin' THS, I think, the True Hollywood Story on E! Entertainment Television. They've got.
That was an oddly specific thing to remember.
I'm that crazy about this stuff. And now it's stressing out and really bothering Shannon. And it's you know, people don't fucking care the consequences. Yeah, they are a bunch of losers. They are, Crimson Angel. You're 100% right.
But the question is it stressing you out because you put it out there and now you're facing the consequences of your own actions? Is it stressing you out because, hey, y'all still have a bunch of court dates to do? Like, you were charged with assault 3. She was charged with resisting arrest, and you got the car accident, all from the same thing. That's stressing you out? Because I'd be really stressed about that.
They are. But it's really getting to her for obvious reasons, you know? And they don't care about the consequences of this shit that they put on the internet. They don't care. What happened at the ER? I'm going to, the ER, I don't even know that. That's something Shannon would have to tell you. I have no idea. As far as I know, they took her right to a holdup. As far as I know, I don't know if they took her to an ER to get a checkup. They should have, because she was having heart palpitations. She was very stressed out, and it's because of me. Thanks for.
Dude, she beat the shit out of you and then tried to get you arrested. Don't get me wrong, you're still a piece of shit. You backed into a car with a child in it. You had that moment where you threw up in the school, same parking lot, same school. Constantly belittle the kids. But still, man, she beat the shit out of you.
Thumbs up. So here's basically what happened. We had a great day. Like we started off going to this bar. It's not a bar. It's a brewery here in Boulder. I can't remember the name of it.
Didn't y'all go to like Dave and Buster's or something equivalent? Shanny was kind of ridiculous in her drunken state. Like, she was obnoxious.
They're all selfish idiots who only want to hurt people. That's pretty much true. So we went to this brewery that had food, and I had a meal, and they had a special on beers. Like, it was like you could try different beers. So it was like a tray of like 4 cups like that of beer, right? So Shannon and I both got that. And that was the first mistake. I should not have fell off the wagon. I fell off the wagon. That was me falling off the wagon. And it was a bad decision. Period. And that decision alone should have set up the rest of this so that Shannon wasn't in trouble at all. Okay? So are you two married or not? Yeah, we're married.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, Miss Rain Seattle, he was already mad because he didn't want to go see Detective Pikachu. He didn't want to be there. He was in a bad mood. He didn't want to go. He wanted to be at home. He wanted to go have a meal, go home. Like, he didn't want to hang out with the kids all night. And she made him go. And then while he was mad, she kept like trying to hold his hand. And if you're already mad, you don't want to hold a hand and just like swat away. Imagine something like Shanny. Like, you do that to, you're done. I don't feel bad for him though.
We're married.
No, you're not.
We have a common law marriage right now.
No, you don't.
That's recognized by the state of Colorado.
No, it isn't.
You said dating in the video. Yeah, that I said, because I was afraid at that point. I'm going to be honest with you. I was afraid because I didn't even know if she wanted to be with me anymore at this point. I didn't know if we were going to go our separate ways. So I was CYA. Yeah, I was.
She posted every day that she was in the hotel going, "Oh, I love Jason." Ah. Whale noises. I don't want to do them because, like, people. But still, come on, man. Get it together.
Was covering my ass. You know, I officially, wasted on beer. So there's no marriage certificate. No, not officially yet. No. Not yet, but there's going to be very soon.
When's that very soon happening, Ref? Been a while.
We just need to get our Colorado ideas. Wasted on beer. Yeah, it was strong shit, dude. It like the beer that from this place was, it had to be like the some of the stuff probably 20%. It was strong. So I had one of them, she had one of them. Why are you lying and saying you're married when you're not? You're not a Christian. Whatever. I'm not paying attention to the chat. I love all the people that
Yes, you
are
are, 'cause you
supportive
just
and
read it.
nice in the chat, but I'm not even gonna pay attention to it right now. Okay.
Yes,
so we go to this restaurant. We have drinks. So we already drank at this restaurant.
you told us.
I felt it a little bit, not much, because my tolerance is huge because I'm an alcoholic, right? But
Except your tolerance was definitely not as huge as it used to be, because she flew you across the country while you were wet brain. You had a seizure on the plane. You hadn't been drinking. At least since like September, October, sometime around there, I think it was. Yeah. Oh, the mango shirt of the day is Gyro's School of Capoeira. Sexy Brazilian hair dance fight.
my tolerance wasn't as high now because I hadn't been drinking for a year at all. Nothing. So my tolerance too was low. Right? So I partake in this alcohol and I felt it a little bit.
You have told us like 7 different times that you partook in the alcohol. It's okay. We know you drank. You drank, my guy.
Okay, so after that, we end up going to see Detective Pikachu, the movie. And I at that point, we got more drinks at the theater. We got a couple more drinks at the theater. So,
by the way, if you want to see super drunk Shanny and Rev on Detective Pikachu night, you can hit the link that's pinned at the top. That is the link tree of all of the channels who I have pulled from for today's stream. And Fat Courtney Love, she's the best. She has all of the videos from the Detective Pikachu day. So have fun with that. It's fucking hilarious.
So at that point, I was like 5 sheets, man, because the stuff, whatever the stuff was at the theater, it was like frozen drink stuff. No offense, but tolerance never goes away with alcohol. Look it up. They're done. Rev. Maybe you were drugged. No, I wasn't drugged at all. No. Yeah, Detective Pikachu. Like I didn't even really want to see this movie, but it is what it is. So apparently, what happens in the theater, and I don't remember this. I legitimately did not remember this. That's why there's this conflict between Shannon and I's story in the theater and what I say to the cops in that video, because I don't remember it. I didn't remember hitting her at all in the theater. I smacked her hand, apparently. Like,
yes, because you didn't want her to hold your hand, so you were swatting her hand away. You told the truth. She tried to get you arrested. You were covered in like all sorts of marks.
Like that, like get off me. I wanted to go and have my drinks and have a fucking, I wanted to smoke, outside instead of watching this movie. And of course, I mean, we're a couple. I should sit there and watch frickin' Detective Pikachu. That's just the way it is. You're supposed to do that when you're married. So did you get a copy of the police report? Let's just say that all of this stuff, this is over with. This whole thing, like the case that they had against Shannon, is all she needs to do is go to domestic abuse classes, and she finishes them, and the case is completely dismissed. I mean, do you want a copy? What, of the police report?
Well, yeah. Rev, we're all internet detectives. Of course someone around. That's hilarious to read.
Oh. Well, I mean, I'm probably going to get that from the lawyer anyway. Sounds like a couple dispute. Why are cops involved? Well, because they were called. Y'all kill each other, LOL. I can show you how to file a FOIA. Oh, okay, I get. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Actually, so because Rev was involved with it, Rev would not need to FOIA request that document. Hi, I'm Mango Jones. If you were ever inside of some sort of domestic violence situation, they give you the card with your case number and everything on it. Once that police report is ready, all you have to do is go down to the police station, give them that number, and they give you your report. That's your report. You are involved. It's that simple. Don't let people try and trick you into like paying for your paperwork. That's legally your paperwork. Know what I mean?
Or I'm sure that I'll be able to get all this information because there's lawyers involved. We have a criminal lawyer involved now. He's amazing. And we have a civil case too. Okay, we have a civil lawyer too, which tells you something. Okay.
Yes, it tells us about that hit and run that you did. Remember that one? Once you did, like, just before all of this happened? Like, everything came crumbling down for you, like, all in a really short span of time, my guy. You chose this life, though.
Okay. The bottom line here, okay, after we got home from the theater, we were going to bed together. And what happened there was I said something hurtful. I know I did. I said something mean because that's why I can't drink. Because I become an arrogant, really just arrogant asshole to be around. Do you understand me? So I said something hurtful and she smacked me in the face because that's just a normal reaction, right? Anybody would do that. If you say something hurtful to somebody, that's what you open the possibility up to is them smacking you. And she did. She smacked me. And that's fine.
That just tells us so much. Like, there's a lot to unpack there, my guy. There's a lot. Because, like, if you're in a partnership with someone and they say something hurtful to you, you don't fucking smack them. Keep your hands to yourself.
I said something assholey. I should have been smacked. But it did something to me in my brain. And I just
Yes, you snapped. Because you know what she did? She and you are stuck in this loop where one of you will abuse the other to the point that they become reactive abusive. And then what happens when you become reactive abusive? Oh, now they're getting reactive abusive. And it's a cycle. Y'all are stuck hitting each other until one of you breaks. And she's the one that broke after she beat the shit out of you. And she called the cops on you. That's what happened. It's unfortunate that y'all get stuck in these loops. That is not healthy. That is not okay. And if you are finding yourself stuck in loops like that in your personal life or like your relationship, there's DV help links in the master list of resources. So I think that's a bit redundant, isn't it?
Turn into this fucking freak And I just started saying to her, I want my fucking keys. I want my fucking keys. I want my fucking keys. Give me my keys. I want to go and get a Baja Blast at what do you call it? Taco Bell. That was right next door. Rev, honest question. You can see the way Shannon acts on the internet ends up causing her pain. Shouldn't you step in and tell her she needs a break? Well, that always happens. Do you understand that? What, honey?
Look, guys, he just really, really wanted to go get that Baja Blast. That's all he needed in life was a Baja Blast. And instead, he got the shit beat out of him. And she got taken away in an ambulance. In the world's ugliest moo-moo. Ramen.
What, honey? What? Hang on, guys. My wife needs me for a second, okay? Oh, my God. Oh.
Because likely she's watching the stream and
honey.
she is not happy.
You're not going to cut yourself.
All performance art.
Yeah, well, you're not. Go now. Okay? These assholes can't bother you anymore. I think you should leave me. For real, because this is getting too crazy. Having the police video and all this shit. This is crazy shit. I think you should probably get off. You know, if you want to do Instagram. What? Okay, you have to stop right now. Okay? Because you're fucking going into breakdown mode because of this. Okay? I want you to stop. All of this stuff.
So that's pretty much like what goes on for the next 4 minutes. It's terrible. It's horrible. There was also a part 2, but we're not going to do part 2. It'll be like a during the week stream. We're going to have a bonus stream. Yes. Queen Cat Lady, you missed it. We read over the incident reports from the hit and run that Rev did. We have all those police reports. Yeah. And when the cops came to the door to be able to serve Rev and like get his information and stuff, she was yelling from inside the house that the cops are pigs and raped her while she was in jail. It got him worked up. And then when he did get his summons, he attacked a cop. That was just days before this, too. Oh. Dude, I don't want to think about what her fantasies are. That's not okay. That is not okay. Oh. Okay, so that was December 2nd. No, sorry, December 4th. That was December 4th. I've gone through a lot of Shanny stuff. So, December 6th, we get a filing done. It is First Range Management Company versus Shannon Dornbush et al. This is the start of Shanny and Rev and the boys getting evicted from Colorado apartment number 1. Because a lot of people don't know that the actual person that was like the main name on the lease for this apartment was Shanny. When they served her, it was served to Shanny. Shanny was number 1. And part of the reason that she was number 1 is because she had wet-brained Rev and then put him on a plane and flew him out there and like had done everything behind his back. Yeah. So they filed the paperwork. They did a proposed writ of restitution, the thing that makes it to where a landlord can like legally get their property back from the tenant. And they got that filed. That was the 6th. So now you've got Shanny getting served, looking like she's going to get evicted, dealing with stuff. They've got all of these charges that they still have to go to court for. They have Shanny's DV classes that she still has to take. They still have to take care of the boys. Everything's stressful. Everything is happening. And when everything is happening, then, you just gotta go shopping. I guess. Maybe?
Can I get some like Chinese? I've been just having sandwiches.
Okay. I could not find the whole video, but I did find this one from Shabby for Christ Archive. Absolutely lovely. She cut together the 2019 haul video and like last year's pitiful Christmas time. She just wants foods. See? Look at that. That was probably the worst one. I'm so sorry. My bad. So yeah. This is when they do that big ass haul from Walmart. Like, as much shit as they bought, you'd think maybe, just maybe, they'd buy something for the boys that says, I'm sorry that my wet-brained piece of shit and I got arrested for trying to get the fucking cops after a drunken hit and run and yelling about the cops graping when they were just trying to give said water brain, a summons. But I might expect too much. I think I expect too much. Yes, this was back when they could afford food. They could afford a lot of food. And they could afford lawyers. Okay, they could afford lawyers up until like halfway through 2020. Because I don't know if y'all knew this or not. Like, I'll bring it up again when we get to that part of 2020. But in November of 2020, Jason went and he filed an order of protection or temporary restraining order for him and the boys against Drag. He didn't want Drag to have anything to do with him. The day that he filed it, he got seen by a judge. It was like denied within 20 minutes. The judge was like, nope. Bro. Why? What's the point? Why waste people's time? And why was it you and the boys? Yes. It was a ton of crap in this hole. Like, they got a bunch of perishable food stuff. Holiday-themed cereals. Oh, look. Why? There's no reason for all of this. Especially since... What's the point in buying all of this if you know that you just got your summons for eviction to go to court for it? Why is that your response? It makes sense. I don't get it. Because, like, the next day, the day after this haul was done, the FED hearing was held. And in Colorado, an FED hearing is a forcible entry and detainer. That's what that eviction is called. And Shanny and Rev, they answered the complaint. And a proposed writ was also redone on the 16th. with a notice of hearing being issued on the 17th. So like this eviction's in motion. And they're not doing anything but buying shit. Yes, I do. But this is not my usual content. Like at all. So brings us to the 26th. Because really not much happened except for like them buying more crap. They're really good at buying things that they don't need. Really, really good. Kim Kardashian could never. Okay. Rev had a hearing. December 26th. Like I said, he had a lawyer. He was cool. Now, this was for the leaving the scene of an accident, the hit and run that he did in the school parking lot that led to him attacking an officer. All that stuff. For the people that missed it. Like, why? So, had his first hearing. Because, again, he had a lawyer. So, his lawyer filed 4 different waiver of speedy trials throughout of this whole thing. Throughout the entire course of this thing. 4 of them. Which I get. Because then, like, his lawyer can just push it out as much as he wants until they're like, fine, we'll make a plea with you. Whatever. Okay. So it all depends on circumstances. Like, it all depends on circumstances. I do believe there was wasn't there a no contact order in place at one point between Callie and Negs? I think it's those two. It's Negs and someone. So, I'm pretty sure it was Callie. So when Callie moved states, what she was supposed to do to keep that like intact was just go and file her paperwork. Like that's all she had to do. And she didn't. But when it comes to like Drag and Shanny and Rev, they really can't do anything to like protect Shanny and Rev from Drag because Drag didn't do anything. He was just sitting in his chair topless like he always does, talking shit. Yeah. It was weird. Really weird. So I'm going to do with this exactly what I did with the assault charges that he pled out of. So, or pled down, rather. So, all of this is first trial. Hold on. So, his first court date was 26th, December 26th, 2019. This case did not get closed out until January 20th, 2021. This case lasted over a year, and he did end up getting the plea. So with his plea deal, what ended up happening, because this is the paperwork. So as you can see right here, the leaving the scene, accident damage only, that was dismissed. Dismissed. He did get reckless driving. He was charged with reckless driving. Okay? There's his disposition date, December 14th, 2020. It's the day that he got his guilty. It's the day his sentence started. So he didn't serve jail time. He did have fees. He did have other things that he had to do. I do believe one of them was a small driving class. And he ended up having to pay in total $434.50. So yeah, that is how the hit and run ended with that. So fucking with a peace officer rather than assault 3, and then reckless driving rather than leaving the scene of a crime. Not too bad. Which, by the way, y'all keep an eye out because there might be videos soon of that whole thing. Just saying. So continuing. Now, December 26th was just a big day for everything because Shanny also went to court. Oh, I froze. Oh, this is neat. There, I think I'm back. Okay. So, as we know, if you weren't here, I'll just remind you, when Rev got his summons, attacked an officer, and Shanny was resisting arrest. Yes, they did PP-gate under... Oh my god, my computer stopped. Okay, so under balance, it does show a 0 balance. The other one... Wow. My computer is just doing all sorts of things today. So, continuing. Excuse me. Just gonna give it a second. So, the first charges, the assault that got moved down to the peace officer, they did not pay that one. That one is still active and open. That one they still owe money on. They owe $308.50 to Boulder, Colorado. Or Rev does. Yeah. Because so these documents I pulled from LexisNexis. It's up to date. It's everything that you need. You got the case closed dates. And I genuinely believe that they just closed the case because he didn't pay for a long time. A long, long time. Because that one didn't get fully closed out, like fully closed out until April 17th, 2022. So good job. You skipped out on a court payment, and they said, fuck it. Moving on. So, Shanny's charges. Shanny's got her resisting arrest. She has the same lawyer as Jason, because why not? And their lawyer just absolutely loves waiver of speedy trial. Like, that's his thing. Because he does it like 4 times every time. So, what ended up happening was hers got dismissed. It just full on. The DA just dropped it. Her case ended up getting closed way sooner than Jason's did. Hers was dropped on September 18th, 2020. So yeah, if you're in Colorado, Japan, the Boulder section of it, and you yell at cops and hype your boyfriend up so that he attacks a cop, and you resist arrest, just like chill and they'll drop it or something. Don't take that advice, please. Please don't. Right? What the fuck? Okay, so December 26th, you had all these court dates. All these good things. But it's after court. After. Rev decides he's going to stream. Why would you stream it after court? Exactly.
Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so the title of the hangout is obvious. So it's why do my wife and I give money? So I
You gave money to your lawyer and appeared with him for your first appearance for those charges. Who else did you give money to, Rev? Who else?
I can say for myself, I'm going to enumerate all the reasons to you why I've given money in the past. Okay. First of all, I've given money to Shannyology, which is Paul's Ego's channel. I gave money to them because I like their content and I think it's entertaining. That's one.
You also probably think it's hilarious that Ben and TJ and Scotty made fun of your wife for thinking that the moon is a hologram. I think that has something to do with it too. That was fucking hilarious.
One reason. I've given money to JD Kane because I thought his content was pretty entertaining. There are Christian pastors that I've given money to that I gave them money because I support their ministry, like End Time Incorporated, which is Irvin Baxter's.
Man, he is name dropping some big channels.
Pastoral and media organization.
Oh.
Now that's one reason I give money, because either I support a ministry and what they're doing, or because I enjoy the content of a person. If it's not religious in origin, it's just because I like your content. I'll give you.
You like Paul Zigo's content? Do you like his content, or do you like the fact that he did Drunken Peasants with TJ, and TJ has a huge platform, and Drunken Peasants has a huge platform, and a whole bunch of followers? And maybe if you give them money and all of these other big people money, they'll protect you. I think that's it. I could be wrong.
I'll give you some money and say, hey, I think your content's good. Keep it up. The other main reason I give money is because people need money for some sort of something.
That was so specific. What something do people need?
In the case of Nadia, I met Nadia, who, if you're not familiar with her, Nadia is a transsexual that was on G Plus Hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
That she was in rough shape, physically, mentally, all of that. She was in rough shape, and I just stumbled across her in the G Plus Hangout community.
And I am genuinely, absolutely, genuinely sorry that Shanny ruined that friendship. I really am. Like, well, no, it wasn't quite that. So he's trying to paint it like that, right? But you got to know his history with her. Because they met in G+. She is a trans woman. She is an atheist. He is Revelation News. And somehow, despite all of their differences and all of their would not mesh, they had one of the greatest friendships. They absolutely loved each other. Like, he respected her. And Shanny, like, broke him. It was the most genuine friendship that he had. And I think that when talking about giving these big creators money, he has realized that he's not friends with these people. So he can't give you a story about like helping people, you know, with them. But with her, he can, because there's so much to it. There you go. But like, even beyond like paying for her surgeries and stuff, that friendship was so real. Now I'm getting sad. Mostly for Nadia. I am sad for Nadia. I am sad that Nadia had her friend taken away from her by a manipulative ball of cheese. Moldy cheese. Yeah. So yeah, he does this entire stream about yeah, it is Sad Sunday. God damn it. I made myself sad. So Rev did that. Gotta breathe. So yep. He did. And one of his favorite things about her was that she just loved to do math. He didn't understand it. He just knew she loved to do math. He remembers how she had like binders just full of stuff. He loved it. I genuinely think that he loved her. I do. Poor guy. Kind of. Poor her. I do not, Yami. I do not. All right, so we're going to have to go back a little because we're at a tremendous point. Or back to the first eviction, because this one was so short that I was able to like put it properly in the timeline and not skip ahead. So yeah. Now, if we scroll down here, on the 17th of January, we have a stipulation that's filed. Landlord's just like, I will try and work with you. A proposed order was put in. And then on January 21st, the writ of restitution was issued. And this writ of restitution meant that the sheriffs got to go show up at their door and give them 48 hours to vacate apartment number 1. They were forcibly evicted from apartment number 1. Yay. It's stip. That's a P. It's a stipulation. Don't you. We will fight about it later. So, they get evicted from apartment number 1. Right at the start of 2020. And at some point, between the time that they got evicted and the time that they started to do porn, that's such a weird sentence. But yeah, sometime between the time they got evicted from apartment number 1 and the time that they started to do porn, they got the second place. They got apartment number 2. And Shanny is not listed on it at all. It's all in his name. It's all in Rev's name. Homegirl like fucked him up real bad with that one. But it's okay. Because I'm about to show you guys the greatest thing I've ever seen. You know that master bathroom? Like, oh my God, I would have killed for a place like that. That master bathroom was huge. See it clean. My computer is just doing all sorts of shit today. Bitch.
Yes. But this is my huge, giant vanity that you'll be seeing me do my makeup videos at. I mean, this.
Double sink.
I know. And
Did y'all know it could look like that? Like, genuinely, did y'all know that it looked like that?
then there's like, oh,
I could show him the shower stall. Do you want me to show him that?
Yeah.
There you go, see? Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
So, my face looks horrible. I know.
Always.
I know.
It always
This is
does,
just
Shanny.
like my tub is. This is the other side of the tub. I have my water there, but this is just It's just huge.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, your bathroom is huge and beautiful, but bitch, put a brush through your hair. Do roaches live in there? It is a nest. It is very much a nest. I was not expecting the nest. I just got excited because that bathroom's fucking gorgeous. And I was like, oh my God, I've never seen this video. Big, huge bathroom. What the fuck? Hey, Liberal Mom. Look at that.
Again, I just want to say thank you, Big C and Mom, for kicking me out of my old apartment.
Hey, guess what, you guys? Her mom didn't kick her out of the last apartment. She got evicted. I showed you the paperwork. You got evicted by a management company, a property management company, because you didn't pay your shit. Because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. And that's why your name is not on this place. Dumb bitch. Sorry.
And forcing me to.
You're gonna be getting a 6-digit code soon.
Oh, I just got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah, just say it.
1 minute. Let me. Okay, I gotta mute real quick. 1 minute.
Oh my God.
Mute. All right, sorry. Back to my happy place.
Okay, honey.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're ruining my peace, man.
I'm getting a house set up. Is that okay?
No.
All you did was put down a... What are...
God, man.
What?
You have to expect that there's going to be stuff like that happening. We're waiting for RH.
Man, okay, so I heard something. Maybe people.
Oh, I know. I was just reminding everyone that it's her. It's all her. Everything else that happened, like, really didn't matter. Because we all know it was her. Because that phone call we're actually going to get into during the half show. Because, okay, so, oh my God, child. So what we're going to do this week is we are going to do an episode 3.5. Episode 3.5 is going to cover the pathological lies of Shanny. The usual pathological lies. Oh, my mom did this, therefore this. Oh, I have cancer 70 different times. Oh, I'm going to die 1,000,000 different times. Like, we are just going to rapid fire through a bunch of that. And it's going to be terrible. We should all get drunk.
Okay. Apparently G-Man came back. I really don't care. He's still talking trash about us and saying he's going to expose us. I don't care. I'm living the good life, man. I like, my life is about to change, like, quadruple in my video style well, I'm probably always going to have these type of videos because this is just, it just calms me down for some freaking reason.
Yeah.
So what is he doing right now? Setting up the internets?
There's a guy here that's going to do that.
Oh, so he's going to set up the internets.
Another person.
And then the
That's
cable
here.
TV.
Huh?
What about the cable TV?
I said there's like one TV in here right now.
Yeah.
And that's the bedroom. That's
Oh, you put the Williams TV in here temporarily?
What do you mean?
Because we got to set up the internet in our bedroom.
Yeah.
So we'll set up the internet in our bedroom.
Why are you looking at him like that, Shanny? Are you gonna eat him? I don't like this. Don't make that face anymore, ever, Shanny. Just don't make a face. Rid of it. Please.
Yeah.
So Williams
We're
TV.
getting a big TV, LG TV, and fucking
I know.
here.
I know.
If you know,
Dude,
then,
our
like,
bed
shut the
is
fuck
so
up.
cool.
Like, what?
Well, when it comes in, it hasn't come in yet. Which is why I'm probably lounging in my tub because it's the most comfortable spot in the house.
We're just waiting for our AC.
I know, man.
We're waiting for them. And then we'll actually have furniture.
Have freaking Ashley furniture, which is like,
Yeah, it's very nice.
our bed has like this really cool like light in it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. So.
Yeah, it's like this cool like black light. Oh, we got another code.
Well, he didn't call me, so.
I
I don't know if that's.
The fuck are you laughing about a code? What's this face? What drug are you on?
Zachary. Oh my God, he's got all his plushies lined up on his like drawers and everything.
Hearing about his plushies breaks my goddamn fucking heart. Every single fucking time. Every time. Moving along. Sorry. Like, you shut the fuck up about that kid's plushies. You don't deserve to talk about his plushies.
And right
I
now,
think we should have taken his bathroom, or his room, but you wanted the tub.
I want my tub.
Yeah.
This is a magic
We
tub.
got a shit bedroom because you want.
This is a magic tub.
There we go. If only Rev had realized just how true this statement, we took a shit bedroom, is going to be. Because it is going to be a shit bedroom, my guy. And a piss bedroom. And a lone piece of corn bedroom. I'm trying not to look at the chat right now because I know y'all are talking about it.
This tub was
It makes me
made
sad.
by Jesus.
Because I'm 90% sure all
Real
the
sad.
stuff would definitely fit in his room.
I
Yeah.
want my. He needs another number. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back.
If you know that you're going to constantly be getting codes for the guy that is trying to help get you settled into your new place and get everything hooked up and set up, why are you live streaming right now? To show off you're better than everyone else? Because you're not. At all. I don't know when the last time you washed that shirt was. I definitely know it's been way more than a month since you washed or brushed your hair. Just because you own something fancy doesn't mean you are. You're trash. You've always been trash. You'll forever be trash.
Back again. We have all our people. Oh, I got this like security system that's coming into the house right now too. So we got security.
Yeah, that's pretty much set up.
Okay, so our security is put
As far
up.
as I know,
Okay.
that's done.
So our security system is in.
Yeah.
Our.
They're putting the cable in.
Yeah, this is the price of fame, guys. By the way, you have to be more secure than you've ever been.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You live stream everything you do. Everyone knows your full name and your maiden name and your other maiden name. How the fuck is that secure? No, I have an alarm. Well, and what fame?
Pretty much that's the case.
We were recognized in the PetSmart the other day, though.
Really? Was it from your body cam footage? Was it? I bet they loved your moo-moo.
Yeah, but in all these cases we're recognized.
Yeah. They're all giggly and stuff, though, when they realize who we are.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God.
Like, they look at us like,
Did they ask you if you were in the Shane Dawson video? Or did they awkwardly just not tell you where they recognized you from? Because if it's option 2, it's the body cam footage. I promise. It's the body cam footage.
I know you from somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Where do I know you from?
Fucking Shane Dawson.
What's really awesome in this area is
It's the body cam footage. Because he's the one that had to fill in the blank. Shane Dawson. So much shit happened in such a short period of time. Like right at the end of 2019 and 2020, everything happened. And it's delicious. Hello. Nice to see you. Bran's here. Hi, Bran. I'm having a day. I normally am very like specific with how I do my Shanny content, but all of this stuff happening all at once and her just not taking any of her court stuff seriously, any of the stuff having to do with their kids seriously, anything of the anything seriously, I just feel like talking shit. So we're going to talk shit all the way through February, maybe March. I don't know. Let's go. Yeah. Well, I mean, Lynn, did you see her hair? She tried to do the fluff up thing, like, oh, I'm so pretty. We saw that other nest. Doesn't hide it. It actually makes it worse.
The frickin' Target.
Yeah.
It's so.
Target. Yep, you're living the high life, girly pop. Do your thing. The highest life.
Bougie because all the celebrities are like we live. I'm not saying where we live, but
No.
it's very protected area for
I
people
think
who want to
celebrities
be.
live here.
Yes, they
Ooh.
Yeah.
comedians.
Oh man. Celebrities, actual celebrities in their apartment complex. Like, don't get me wrong, they're nice, but I didn't know they're celebrity nice.
And I know a couple comedians live here,
Yeah.
but it's very protected area.
Yeah.
Very quiet area, and if they see someone that shouldn't be in this area, security will take them off the grounds.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
yeah, people can't wander around here.
No,
No. They would be asked, who the hell are you?
yeah,
What's your unit number? All that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just remember, if you want to get famous,
No. No. See, when you live in like a apartment complex, the majority of them are gated. They even have these things called guest entrances. Some people just hop the fence because they just want to like walk around. And security really doesn't fucking care as long as you're not messing stuff up. Nice try though.
you're gonna have to go through the same things that we do eventually,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna have to up your security,
Yeah.
which means you're gonna have to make sure that your place is secure, and because there are people out there willing to stalk, and we've had our car vandalized by people over the internet.
Yeah.
We had to change cars.
Yeah.
Oh my stars. You had to change cars because of the internet? Really? Are you sure it wasn't the fucking hit and run paperwork that we went over? Where Jason backed the Tahoe into a Toyota? Where you got him so worked up over the summons and stuff and the police came that he ended up attacking an officer and had to plead down from assault 3? That Tahoe? Internet people. Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense.
So people didn't know what our cars are.
Yeah.
We had to change where we lived so no one could know where we live.
Yeah.
We had to change the area where we live in, even.
You're in Boulder.
New Mexico is awesome.
I love New Mexico.
I love New Mexico.
New Mexico is the shit.
Now, friendly reminder, they got forcibly evicted from apartment number 1. Like, they were vacant out of the place on January 22nd. Like, they're gone. At some point between that and when they started to do porn is when they moved in here. I'm assuming it's right before February 4th. Because February 4th is the Jason throwing up outside of the car going to get the kids from school. The same school that they left the kids at because they were too famous and they got noticed. The same school that Jason did the hit and run. Maybe that's why, like, your kids were kind of struggling. Y'all did a lot of fucked up shit at their school in front of their peers, but we'll get to that. Oh, and their parents. Their peers' parents.
It is a shit.
It is.
But
I was about to run and grab a beverage real quick, but you don't know about Sexy for Christ? There's a Twitter page. Sexy for Christ. Actually, a lot of their stuff is still up on Pornhub. If you're wondering why it's gray, none of us know yet. We don't want to find out either. Probably shouldn't have asked, but... Rev's butthole and baby carrots, you guys. Anyway. Love y'all.
Well, we're actually in Hawaii. That's the big secret. We live in Hawaii. That's right.
you know what I keep
Or the place that Alex was looking at, Kauai.
let's just be honest, we live in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
I had to stay where the weed was, you know.
Yeah. No, we live in fucking Tahiti, in a gated community in Tahiti, and you have the best fucking weed on the planet. Because they farm it.
I'd love to move to Bora Bora.
Fuck it, Jamaica.
Oh,
And
yeah.
do you realize it would be pennies to live there?
To Jamaica?
In Jamaica,
Would be.
their currency isn't worth shit.
Yeah.
$1 to them is like 100 grand.
In another year, you're going to see me and him do videos in Europe.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
We're going on a Europe vacation soon.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
What are you going to do when you see us go into Europe? We'll go to Ireland, England, Paris.
You see what a middle class income can get you if you know how to deal with it? It's true.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't. You just have to know how to manage your finances. And you can do it. It's not easy, but you can do it. And sure, there's times when you have to cut into your principal. That just happens. But the stock market rules, and you can make money, and you can live nicely on it.
Yes.
So thanks Wall Street.
Will you do travel videos? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, we're definitely going to do the travel videos.
I hope I can get up to 1,000 subs so that I could live stream too.
You will just, we're going to work it.
Yeah, I was doing my headline videos, but that triggered you.
Just do the hustles.
I have to do a daily, I want to do daily scripture reading every day.
Can we have a house tour? No, you can have a certain area tour when I'm ready to show you it. We're not doing a house tour.
No way.
For security reasons.
Yeah, there's no way we're doing it.
You'll see my bathroom, my bedroom, and my office and the kitchen.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else.
Anything else?
Mm-mm.
No. It's too risky anymore because there's too many people with knives and hatchets out to kill us, literally almost.
I know, right?
Putting you in jail, you might as well be dead. So there were people that were so obsessed with us that they tried to get you arrested and serious jail time. It's not bullshit. Like you can do 2 years for the shit that I'm up for, which is gonna get thrown out probably. I could do mandatory 2 years. That's mandatory.
Yeah.
You have to do 2 years with the charge against me.
Yeah.
Which is
Stupid.
crazy.
It's gonna be thrown out.
Because if you have
Because he
corrupt-
didn't do anything.
I literally just stepped out the door.
I know.
That's what I did. But
Let's not talk about this.
I know.
Okay, so I was gone for a second. What? First of all, Shanny, you're not on lead. What are you on? What? Oh my god. See. Oh, okay, never mind. I know what it is. Because, again, like, I gave y'all the entire rundown on the charges that he got for the hit and run stuff. Assault 3, like, won't necessarily get you 2 years. If it's like your first offense. Which for him, it would be the first one that wasn't like traffic related or evictions. Yeah. The hit and run definitely wouldn't get him a mandatory 2 years. So it's a hit and run. It's the fighting the cops, my guy. Don't do that. Don't work him up to fight the cops.
You saw how it was going, though.
Yeah.
You stop that right now, Jason William Beecroft.
Mm-hmm.
Call me by my full name.
Yes, I did.
It's a good thing he did that. And then I kissed you. Thank you, honey.
No, really. Y'all, what is she on? Yeah.
You're welcome. I don't do stupid shit for me.
Well, I told you, if anything like that ever happened.
No, let's not talk about this. I don't want to keep talking about this. This is almost over.
Well, you're the one talking about the price of YouTube fame.
Well, yes.
And that goes along with it. When you have assholes
Yeah.
pull shit like that on you.
Zero tolerance for negativity. Thank you, Faith, my dearly beautiful sister. We need to go and get you a plane ticket out here.
I think she wants to stay.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna buy someone a ticket all the way to Colorado, Japan? No way.
God, never mind.
Where she's at. I think she's happy.
No, I want her to visit us. So love it.
We should visit her.
We'll booze you up.
Oh,
Such a beautiful area.
yeah, I guess some good shit too.
This is so beautiful. This place is just bam.
Because I know Faith is into.
I'm sorry that I'm making y'all experience like this most of this video for the first time with me. I haven't seen this one. Or her facial expressions. She's really expressive in this one. But not in the right way. You know what I mean?
Weed culture, that's for sure.
I don't keep a passport. I certainly would come chill.
Cool. Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome, dude. Like,
I mean, you can literally get a cot somewhere and just plop it in the
I'm saving money to go to Vegas. Dude, I would love to go to Vegas.
Why does she say it like that? Vegas. Vegas. Like, it's not even comfortable for the mouth. Vegas. What? Don't do that. That's worse than not having G's at the end of words.
That's nothing special.
I just want to visit there at least
It's
once.
just a place to spend a bunch of money. That's all it is.
And I want to see
And
Brittany.
Boring and stupid.
I want to see Brittany.
Well, okay, yeah. To see a show, I get that. Yeah. I would like to see a show.
Dude, I would be going to Britney shows. I would be going to Elvis shows.
Does she have like a lifetime contract? Like,
I don't think so.
No.
I think Cher's still there. I'd love to see Cher again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cher has one of those agreements where it's like she just exclusively performs Vegas, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, Brittany has one too. They're called residencies. They become residents of that performing area. They're in the venue. They stay there. They're in that hotel. They do all the things. All of them. No, she does not have fake teeth in. She can't control her face. Like, I don't know how else to say it. She can't control her face. Oh my god. This is the greatest.
There are some people like that. Barry Manilow, I think, had a contract with them.
I would love to see
I
Barry.
kill myself. I would literally kill myself.
Can we do Tom Jones?
Yes, I
Okay.
love Tom Jones.
Okay.
He's my people.
We didn't have a bathtub.
We're gonna skip ahead a little.
I hated it. I wanted my bathtub.
Well, now you got it.
I know I
You
got
were
my
always
bathtub.
sitting in the fucking shower in the other place.
I know I was.
She was sitting in the shower in the other place because she couldn't sit in the tub in the other place. Also, in case you guys didn't know, she said that she likes this tub because it squeezes her like a hug. That's a garden tub. It's not supposed to hug at all.
Sitting. I need to lay down, soak my legs, let that warm water soak into them, and calm down my freak out.
It's gonna be nice.
Oh, I'm gonna be soaking in it all the
You
time.
have to. We should
Sitting in a tub. Yeah, I'm literally sitting in my tub.
That was a great shot of that harm.
That right now. There's the floor, the tub, and the toilet. That's about all the seating we got.
Ooh, I just bought a camper. That sounds
Camper.
yeah, that's a next
The next project should have been like your life. About 20 years ago. Always plan ahead, people.
moves you out,
It
man.
moves you out big time.
And I only used this once.
Yeah,
So
it works.
it smells
She's been spending a ton of money in her hair
gloriously
the whole time.
tropical.
It's like your body was starving for moisture in
Yeah.
your skin, and it just sucked up. Because I put this on your ass, your legs,
I know you did.
and it really did suck it in, and then it makes it smoother. I don't know how they do that.
Subscribe to your channel.
I didn't want to hear about her ass skin sucking things up and making it smooth. So we're going to move along. That's traumatizing. So, now, like I said, this was between the time that they got evicted from apartment 1 and they started doing porn. There's a nice little, because they get some furniture before they start doing porn. Ugh. So that brings us to February 4th. And if you have not seen the February 4th, 2020 video, you're in for a treat. Is it a fun treat? It has its moments. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just bad.
Holy shit, folks. Can you imagine?
Gonna let it settle and like straighten itself out before I press start because I know that my wife is being a little weird because someone's on their ass. So while we wait,
The
oh
fucking
my God, I said
audacity.
stop. Don't you speak in that tone of voice. So I have a folder for you guys, and this folder is full of legal documents. Okay, these are the hit and run documents that I FOIA requested, the police report, the summons, all of that, and also the LexisNexis reports that I got, where it lists out all of the hearings that they had for eviction 1, all of their charges from the hit and run accident. Yeah. So y'all get to see all of that listed out. There you go. No. It is February 4th, 2020. And he says that it's a very nice 50 degrees in Colorado, Japan.
I'm going to use a word from my brother G-Man. Can you imagine the audacity of somebody that thinks that they can tell me and my wife how to live our lives? Screenshot. There we go. Right? Hmm? You're going to tell me how I'm supposed to live my life with my wife on YouTube?
No, Lizard, I was explaining that I put this link right here. This is the one that has all of the paperwork for the hit and run that he did. And then it also has the LexisNexis that lists out all of the different court dates for the assault 3 charge that got brought down, Shanny's resisting arrest charge that got dropped, and his leaving the scene of an accident that got moved down to reckless driving. Yes. Yes, he is. He is going to pick up the kids. He's going to drive that car to the same parking lot that he did the hit and run in, the same place that he forgot them because they were too famous and got distracted. He's going to go do something in that parking lot that he shouldn't do in front of anyone. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Now the question is, who do these people think they are?
I know. He's
that they can
going to pick up
actually
the kids in
dictate my existence with my wife. Folks, it's like 57 degrees out here in Boulder, and it's amazing.
Boulder? I thought you were in Colorado, Japan. I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Shane Dawson and fucking Rylan Adams and Morgan Adams live part-time in Colorado. I am calling on Shane Dawson. You watch my channel because you got my video with the Jeffree Star collection, and I was all throughout your
He didn't get your video. Shane Dawson personally didn't get your video. Shane Dawson has been doing internet shit and working forever. He has a team. He has people that pick stuff out. And I can almost guarantee you that someone saw y'all and thought it would be hilarious to throw you in because it's the conspiracy palette and y'all don't look like any of the other people at all. Yeah.
your video. You had to sub me, maybe. I don't know. I've gotten recognized from that, by the way, Shane. Thank you, and Jeffree Star.
Once again. Once again. No. Because every time you tell this story, people recognize you. They never say where. You say Shane Dawson. Body cam.
So here we go, folks. This is what I'm going to say to you, and I have to scream it because the fucking windows are out in the car. They're out, folks. I'm going to be driving a brand new 2020 Durango soon with a fucking 8-cylinder Hemi. The fucking 4-wheel drive can fucking haul anything you can imagine, folks. A fucking 8-cylinder Hemi. Whoa! It's got a blower in the front, folks. And it's gunmetal color, baby. Like that gray. Fuck me in the asshole.
Well, you're in luck, because Shanny did. A few times.
Folks. You know, I just... I believe, folks, that I have developed the Arthur... Excuse me.
You're excused.
I kind of feel like I'm going to throw up, folks. So the best thing I can do for the moment for myself and everybody else around me is to just focus on the road and the mountains, folks. It's like God.
That one gets me every time. That one never gets old.
It's like God himself, Jesus Christ, as it were, the creator of the fucking universe. Hi, dude. What's up? Oh, my God. It's like the creator of the universe designed. I'm going to put that cigarette out. Oh, my.
What?
It's like the creator of the universe designed. I'm going to put that cigarette out. Oh my God, folks. It's
all
like the creator of the fucking universe made it perfect for people that live in Colorado to be like, I got to get to the fucking top of that mountain.
No. There's a whole bunch of people in Colorado that are like, oh man, I should not go up there. Why are you behind the wheel of a car? You shouldn't be driving in the state, let alone driving to pick up children. I'm surprised that they let you in that parking lot anymore. because you like to hit cars with minors in them. No, scare the kids. It's fun.
It's like the fucking Close Encounters of the Third Kind movie, man. I'm hearing that fucking tune over and over again in my head. Da, 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 da. What does it fucking mean? And
I would love to know what anything that you just fucking said means. I am probably just as confused as you are, Rev.
you gotta get to Devil's Tower because Devil's fucking Tower tells you all the secrets of the aliens. What? Yeah, that's right. That tells you the secrets of the aliens. Oh my God. Vinny!
Okay. If I catch any of y'all behind the wheel of a car like that, I'm going to kill you and then I'm going to bring you back to life. And then, like, yeah, it'll be a whole thing. Because don't do that. Number 2, if you do find yourself in that situation, do not lean out of your window and start yelling at people in their cars. Keep your crazy contained to yours. Okay? All right. Yeah.
You're getting your thing soon, bro. Oh my God, Vinny's getting his fucking trailer soon, folks. You should be excited about that because do you know what it would mean? It would mean, folks, that do you know what this means, folks? Oh my God. What was the name? Oh my God. What was What was the name?
Okay, Miss Rain Seattle, you gotta understand, he is not good at geometry. So he's not gonna know that. Do you hear the way he's laughing? Like he doesn't know. He's unaware. Really unaware. But look how happy he is. Like, look at that. That is a man that has fluff between his ears right now. It's fluff. All fluff. Also, big thank you to Archive 415 for having this video in its entirety. Absolutely fantastic. You're the best.
Oh my God. I'm going to try it. All right. Cool. Oh my God. Focus on the driving. Okay.
There you go. Get yourself back in. Focus on the driving. Yes, they're... Okay, well, first of all, Wyoming is a hologram. I don't know where Cobes is, but it's not there. I assume that there are things in hologram. I mean, Tibathulu's in Australia, so, like, it tracks? I think. I don't know. Like, maybe really bad meth or too much meth, if it's going to be meth. Now, okay, this very much might be an option because he did say that, like, they don't have Colorado IDs at the time. And I don't know how stingy dispensaries are there. You know what I mean? Theirs are probably expired anyway, so like, yes. Sorry, yes, that's the one. That's it. Look. You're not wrong. But we all have to remember that Cobes 2 is roughly 5 hair follicles away from having a Lord of Patriarchy skullet. If we get them all together in a circle, like under a full moon, do you think like a beam will bounce off? We'll figure it out later.
Oh my God. People are really going to think that I've lost my fucking mind.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. I think here's the facts, folks, okay? All right, I'm just going to lay it on you because I have to do it this way, all right? The fact is that I am a targeted individual.
I forgot that was the theme of this video. I forgot all about that. There's so many neck things and the puking and so much happens in this. Oh no. So Rev, why are you a targeted individual? Tell me.
Do you understand that, folks? I'm a fucking targeted individual. Oh my God. I gonna.
Do you know why you're a targeted individual? Do you know?
I'm gonna come out and say, this is my coming out video as a TI. A targeted individual. Do you understand what that means, folks? Oh my God. I'm like fucking Mel Gibson. All right, folks.
Was Mel Gibson ever a targeted individual? Rev, you're not Mel Gibson. There can only ever be one Mel Gibson.
Folks. My fucking ribcage hurts so bad from laughing so hard. I guess that's what the fucking Joker goes through every day because he laughs so much. And it is uncontrollable laughter, folks.
Hi, I'm Mango Jones. If you are identifying as a woman, if you are over the age of 14, if you are a fan of healthy relationship dynamics, then you will not romanticize Joker and Harley Quinn. Don't romanticize abuse. It's bad. They're comic book characters. Like, that too. Take meds. And don't do what Rev is doing. All good advice from everyone.
Okay, I'm going to give you the road to look at for a bit, folks. I can't fucking switch the camera. Oh my God. Yeah. When you're shooting video, folks, you can't live on the fly with the fucking Apple software. Just switch your fucking camera around to the front. You can't do that. Just live on the fly, folks. Yeah. When you're shooting video, folks.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so when you're shooting video, folks,
you can't live on the fly with the fucking
live on the fly
Apple software. Just switch your fucking camera around to the
with the Apple software
front. You can't do that.
and switch the.
I
Okay.
think you can.
Okay, so if you are driving your vehicle and you are using an Apple phone to record yourself live, you cannot flip the video around while you're live. That's the one. Okay, so Rev has been diagnosed with a paranoid-centric mental illness. I am not going to state exactly what it is because when he got his diagnosis, it was years ago. He was 5150 because his friends got concerned and they called on him for the things that he was saying online. Like, he had genuine friends back then. And he got 5150. He's not allowed to own a gun. But he got diagnosed. He got medicated. He did what he was supposed to do. He was just happily living his drunk little life with his meds, not doing much. So, yeah. There's a lot of things that he shouldn't be doing, but
Can in the YouTube app, though. Isn't that fucking crazy, folks? I should use the YouTube app all the time, but I'm fucking stupid. Folks, I should use the YouTube app all the time, but I'm fucking stupid. Right? That's what the kids say at the end of the day. Did you get me a system for Christmas, Dad? Absolutely. Then they get up on the couch and they jump up on the couch and go, oh my God, Santa came. You know? Then they get up on the couch and they jump up on the couch and go, oh my God, Santa came. You know?
that very normal, you know. Oh my God.
Santa came for Christmas. I love Santa. People are hearing me out the window. They're probably like, holy fuck, what did this guy take for the day?
We're all wondering. We all want to know.
I'm just driving my car. Oh my God, I want that fucking car.
That...
Folks, I just saw like a 1975 fucking Mustang. What? I'll give you $7,000 for that, bruh. And then he says, yeah. Then I go to the fucking bank because I can do that, you cocksucker. And I go to get fucking how much money out of the bank? I'll tell you. I'll tell you in a second. $7,000 out of my fucking bank account.
I am so proud of you for remembering that it was 7,000. So proud. Miss Rain Seattle, this is years after the 5150. Years.
Folks, I gotta calm down and focus on the road because I'm getting my son.
He needs to calm down and focus on the road because he's getting his son. Part of the reason that I included this video inside of the Shanny timeline is because it really helps to highlight the level of don't give a fuck about her children. She watched Rev leave the house like this, get in the car, and drive to go pick up her child. Less than 3 months after the hit and run. Like,
Do you know how, oh my God, to be really serious here for a second, folks, it's, you have to understand how it feels to have a son. Did someone say my son? Yes, my son. It's like you get a feeling of how Jesus felt when he was a boy. Oh my God. And there's this fucking thing on Netflix that's about the beginning years of our Lord and Savior, folks. Oh my God, Holy Spirit out of my fingertips. Holy shit. Do you want to hear this, folks? Oh my God, do you want to hear it, folks? I'll tell you, folks. I can't fucking breathe. Oh, okay, folks. Let me tell you how it's gonna be, folks. That's the spirit of Amanda Breck. I'll tell you what, man, he would be the coolest motherfucker ever to fucking tour with, man. Oh my God. Me and fucking Amanda Breck on stage, man. Fuck, I'll do lead vocal.
okay, so I want to double check because I didn't want to give anyone any wrong information. He was 5150'd when he was 28. It was 2012. Oh my God, I need to hit up MrzParker because that just makes the timeline even worse. Because, yeah, he wasn't on his meds for that long before Shanny, like, popped into his Google Plus.
Vocals, bro. You could be backup vocals and fucking guitar. We're gonna do this shit, man. I'm coming to fucking Michigan. You're getting your son. Your son's a bass player. He plays the bass. You play the guitars and backing vocals. And I'm on lead vox, baby. Revelation News, Amanda Breck at this location tonight. One night only. One night only. I don't need the heat on. It's 57 fucking degrees out, folks. It's like winter.
Yes. I mean, that's all I can really say is yes. It's the same guy. He's also the same guy that when Shanny first showed up at his doorstep with the kids, like, he treated them like they were little brothers. You know what I mean? Yeah. Poor kids. At least they're better now. Oh, that reminds me. I need to put her link in the chat. The absolutely wonderful and amazing woman that lives in Pennsylvania that is the person that did all of the things to get the kids taken away. Like, I'm going to post her channel in the chat. Y'all go give her love. She's wonderful.
Is gone. It's like winter's gone. What's the season after winter? Oh, spring? It's spring already. Fucking the Lord took the days, shortened them, folks. Do you know where that is? See, hallelujah. I don't have a scripture in this car. Oh my God. Listen to me, folks. What was the name of the Joker's company? Listen to me. I'm going to get real severe on you right now. I'm going into Jack Nicholson mode, okay? Need me a cigarette? I can't do it. I can't keep in character. I can do Jack. I can do Jack all day. And I would say, I'm probably the #1 person, individual on the planet that can do fucking Jack Nicholson so good. It's cause, folks, listen to me. I practice the scenes from The Shining so much that I can do it right from the top of my head. Okay? That's Jack. That's Jack. Okay? We're going to get real Hollywood here for a second, folks. Okay? All right. I'm having a little bit of a fucking seizure. All right? So I'm going to fucking take this seatbelt off. I'm going to give it to you straight, folks. Okay? Straight. From the top. All right, folks. I can do that because I'm an honest individual. Okay? You got to be.
This. There we go. That's the biggest fucking lie I ever heard. You're not honest. You're not honest with yourself. You're not honest with others. You're not honest with your God. Yeah. Oh, how long did it take Shanny to blow all his money? So, it has been estimated that they spent, keyword is spent, $750,000, right? A bunch of us do not think that he ever had that much money. Because, his mom had credit cards. Lots of credit cards that he got grandfathered into that he would pay with. Like, to spend $400 at Ruth's Chris and then go see Korn. Ridiculous. He didn't know how they worked. So, keeping that in mind, and the interest rates, and the everything. And it took about 2.5, 3 years, roughly. Yeah. Because as soon as she got him wet brain, it was done. She had him on a flight going to Colorado, getting an apartment. Yeah. Yes. Yes, they are. Okay. So from what we know, from what we have heard, from what we have seen, because Rev has talked about like his finances after his mom died. When he said that he was making roughly $30,000 a year, that would line up with about what would pay out of a trust over the course of a year for like his bills and all this other stuff. So he could have lived fine off of that trust money, off of whatever. He could have been a happy little alcoholic. But Shanny like signed all the accounts into, being able to be used by her. And she kind of ruined it. She bled him dry. Now he's trauma bonded. And they're both abusive pieces of shit. I love life.
Be able to see my glasses. My fucking glasses. I don't mean glasses like these glasses, man. Not like these glasses, man, that you put on and shit, man. I mean, you need to see my fucking glasses, man. That's my eyeballs. Now,
I am so glad you know your body parts, Rev. 10 out of 10.
Look, this is the test right here, okay, fuck? Because my teeth are so bad. I have to go, folks, for a re-tinting of these teeth. Because I look like a meth addict almost. I guarantee.
I think that's the most honest thing I've ever heard you say, Rev.
You, folks. Okay, look, I guarantee you, folks, I never smoked meth in my life. Okay? Both sides of my family, folks, I have yellow teeth. Because it's English, Irish, German. Bad teeth. Scientist Sam says to me, get off the internet, kid. Get yourself a fucking dentist. He's actually correct in that statement, folks. That's right. What the flip? I could tap the sun and make it super bright. Holy flip. This is the greatest fucking camera in history, folks. Thumbs up the video. See that? I'm taking screenshots there, folks. Oh my God. It's a 15-minute video with fucking 4K video. So guess what? It's going to take 10 fucking years to upload this video. But
it's going to take 10 years to upload the video, the 4K video, in which he's about to puke at the school parking lot.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Wow. I got that demonic spirit of Joker. It's making me sick. Oh my God. That's my wallet, folks.
You can hear the school children. There's a school bus. And we saw one earlier go by. And this man is on something. That's what we determined. And he threw up outside of his car. and he dropped his wallet. And Shanny saw him in this state and let him leave the house to go pick up her kid. And that's why it's in the timeline.
God, I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna fucking puke. Oh my God, please help me, Jesus. I'm glad I didn't light that cigarette, folks. Ryan Upchurch, man. So
Ryan Upchurch, y'all.
I haven't heard a fucking video from you yet, Ryan. But skin, you gone and fucked up. Oh my God. Oh, that's what my buddy Mike Giancini used to do on his fucking steering wheel. He'd be listening to Juggernaut, which is like a fucking metalcore song, man. Juggernaut. It's the chunkiest fucking... No, that's March of the Fire Ants. Sorry, Mike. You'd remember that shit, man. We were up in your room, or my room, when Mom first died. Remember? We were hanging out for a little while, man. I miss you, Mike. You were the... Mike, Eddie, Sam. Yeah, Sam, I love you, dude. I miss you. Brian, Baltricitis, Dave Whitecraft, the whole crew. Danny Quartermain, who's a vocalist. He kicks ass, man. If I had a band, I want Danny Quartermain on the fucking Vox, man. That's right. Because I could rock Vox with you, dude, man. We'll just fucking... He's like a hardcore metal fucking singer, man. Danny Quartermain. He's the fucking shit. Dustin Sinawa, I want to give you a hug, Dust.
He got really into alcohol after his mom passed away. Like really, really into it. Like harder than he was doing it before she passed away. You know what I mean? Aw, bye, PP Gate. Don't worry. We're going to go just a little bit longer. I'm going to take us through to the end of February because we're ending out February with one of the greatest burnt toast songs of all time. Because we love her. And she's amazing. And she's way too good at what she does. Yeah.
I miss your hugs. Dustin Sinawa, when it comes to fucking northeastern Pennsylvania fucking hugs, folks. He's the best, man. Good hugs from Dustin. And also fucking Kevin Colombo. My bro. I see you on Facebook all the time, man. I see there's my boy Kevin, man. You're the shit, dude. Did you find like a wife?
No. Because money's not on the timeline yet. We're in February. This is beginning. They're about to start their OnlyFans. Yeah.
Did you get a wife? I did. Dude, married life fucking rules, dude. You just look at that woman and you're like, I'm with her, dude. That's my girl. and you're like, wow, I got a girl. Yeah, and you're like, holy shit, how did that happen? There's Zachary. He's here. So I'm going to stop this video and I'll come back at you later on. Peace.
So Rev went like that to go pick up the youngest kid from school. Gotta love it. So after that happens, because that was something, an OnlyFans gets started. And a Pornhub. And all sorts of other stuff that we really didn't need to see, but because it's the internet and the rule is if I had to see it, so do you. Someone made a Sexy for Christ Twitter and just leaked all of it there. And then the Farms has it too. Farms has a lot of it. Don't go to the Farms. I'm blind. Anyway, so yes, he was picking up Shanny's youngest child. Yeah. So anyway, they start their porn career. And one of the things that Rev really did not like about starting it was the fact that people were making fun of his baby Carrot. A lot. A lot. Way too much. So much so that, like, Shanny took their OnlyFans price down. It was $30. It was $30. There you go. Yeah, she lowered it to $6. On February 24th, she lowered the price. Because that's what you do when your partner is feeling really insecure about what they have down there. Right? That's what you do. I also find it really great that Sexy for Christ retweeted it. Gem. Okay, so you think it's likely that Shanny committed fraud by staying on EBT while in Colorado, as it is based on household income / assets, regardless of relationships. She did admit that her cooking streams were funded with her food stamps. Okay, so she got her food stamps in apartment number 2 after they were out of money. And it technically was not fraud because she did very, very much show us all the time where she was in the negatives by a lot. So, like, because the only asset that she had in her name, because the apartment wasn't in his name. The apartment was, or her name. The apartment was in Jason's. So that was not her asset. She had one vehicle in her name. He had a vehicle in his name. And per the rules, if you are a 2-adult household, you can have 1 car per adult, but no more. And you can have 1 dwelling together. So I don't think it's technically fraud. I'll have to do some research. I'll get back to you. he wants to have floppage. Okay, he wants floppage. Yes. But I mean, when it comes to the system, the main thing that they may have like gamed would be the food stamps, because they're not eligible for disability. They're not eligible for, she's not eligible for TAMF, temporary assistance for needy families. She's not eligible for that. Now her youngest, it actually was revealed by Chris, her ex-husband, one that married her to like get the kids back. So the school told them that he needed to get like evaluated. He needed to get an assessment. He needed to go see an actual doctor and get his autism diagnosis, because you need one so that he can have support services. And they're like, yeah, we're pretty sure he needs them. She never got him evaluated at all. Like, you've done all this work, and somehow, I hate to say it like this, but you're dumber than Vaughn when it comes to that. I mean, I'm mostly looking out for like the kid because he needed support services. They're a need. But you wouldn't have lolcowed for so long. I think that's a win-win. I think that's a win-win. So, I especially think it's a win-win because on February 26th, Shanny posted 2 videos. Well, she did 2 streams. I will not be playing those videos, but I will be talking about them. If you really think that you need to go see them, pinned at the top are all of the channels that I used videos from. Fat Courtney Love has it. February 26th, 2020. In the first video, Rev and Shanny are driving her oldest to go get mental health help. He was having a crisis. He needed help. And Shanny decided that the best thing to do in that moment would be to pull out her phone, record herself crying, sobbing, being upset, blaming the drag, saying that everyone's harassing her with CPS. Her son can't handle the stress of everything. She's trying to like put the camera in his face, trying to get him to be like, I can't handle it. And he's in crisis. And she absolutely, in that moment, showed just where her priorities are. And with the next video after that. Because she doesn't seem to grasp the fact that Rev had a hit and run in the parking lot of the school. Her sons were home when the cops showed up to give that summons that caused the fight. They were there when Shanny and Rev have been arrested on multiple occasions. He has had to listen to her go back and forth with people on the internet for what? For what? She's infamous in her area pretty much, or so is Rev. Because parents talk. And she used that opportunity, and he's in crisis, to shove the camera in his face and blame drag. Yeah. Yeah. It was absolutely disgusting. And that is why I am not showing it. And the follow-up video is also disgusting. And I will not be showing it. But I will be talking about it. So the second video, Shanny is sobbing. She's upset. And she's announcing that they're holding her oldest. They have put him on suicide watch. And then she is going to pick up her youngest son, go home, and then Rev is going to spend the night at the hospital with her son, who's in crisis, who's on watch. First of all, that was not something that needed to be announced to the world. That was not something that you should have put on video. That was not your business to tell. That's how it is. It's incredibly personal, and in true Shanny form, she's not going to go to the hospital with him. She's going to go home where she can make content and talk to her people online and not support her child. The entire stream for Christians, Christians, they were really, really bad at not asking for their fellow Christians to lift him up in prayer, or to at least pray for him, or to make sure that they keep him in their thoughts. That's typically a Christian move. Someone's sick, someone's going through something, you ask people to keep them in your prayers, in your thoughts. But we got to see Shanny sobbing, and then as soon as someone comments, straight face happy. Nothing happened. You can truly see how little of a fuck she gives. How she has to switch because, comment. It's a happy comment. I have to be happy. Dry everything up. No more tears. But then when someone makes a sad comment immediately after, sob. And she does it all the fucking time. Yeah. So this was 2019. No, this was early 2020. So the boys are young teenager, preteen at the time. And they have been dealing with her making content out of them for ever. There are multiple streams that I refuse to show on my channel of hers. There's one where you can hear the oldest son sobbing and telling her, I don't want to be on the internet. Quit talking about me. Leave me alone. I don't want to do this. Why are you always doing this? And she ends the stream by saying that someone's going to be in trouble. Like, what? It is not fair to the boys to show those videos at this point in time because they're safe. They're safe and they're happy. They're living their life. And now we can highlight just how awful Shanny was and is without having to worry that they're in the house with her. So, sorry, I got all serious. Yes, she did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we have made it to February 28th. There are some videos. Am I back? Am I back? Okay, I think I'm back. So we're going to do a class 3.5 this week. We're also going to do a video game stream this week because we've been working our way through Crash Bandicoot, and I fucking love Crash Bandicoot. Also, I am planning a stream for later in the month. Okay? And what we are going to do is we are going to make slideshows. We're going to make PowerPoint presentations. And they can be about random shit. Like, what SpongeBob characters do you think are serial killers? And ranking best reality TV family by vibe. Just silly little presentations. We're going to get together and we're going to drink and we're going to present them to each other and we're going to have fun. So if you would like to be a part of that, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Twitter. I am probably only going to get about like 6-7 people for that one, just because it's a lot of presentations. And if it goes well, we can always do it again. So yeah, just hit me up. As soon as I know the date, I will let you know. And now we are going to end with a burnt toast. Because Rev was... Oh, I froze. There we go. So Rev was just so unhappy that people were judging him. You good, internet?
Hey, folks, today's a wonderful day. Every day's a beautiful day. Oh, my God, it's amazing. I love it. Yeah. Can I say that my first week as a sex worker has been extremely eventful, and I love it. Whoa. Perfect. But there's an issue about my dick size. Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick. Okay? Baby carrot dick. Baby carrot dick. I have a baby dick. Okay.
All right, look here, Messy. I think I may have to fight you. Because no. Damn it.
Okay. I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? So Twitter has been on fire about my dick size. And this one idiot said that I had a baby carrot for a dick. I have Slack. Whoa. Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? The average penis size in the world is 4.6 to 6 inches. That's the margin. That's a lot bigger than average. Whoa. 8-inch bagel, that's my type. Right? The point is that I baby carrot for a dick. I don't. Do I, honey? And it's not true. Right? Can take their member and it has floppage and you can swing it around. Okay? 3/4. 5 3/4 inches is the measure. Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? But there's an issue about my dick size. Baby carrot dick, I have a baby dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, okay? Baby carrot dick, okay? And it's not true, right? Okay? Baby carrot dick. That's a cool song.